Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. First carry now for Adrian Peterson. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Some of the big boppers in the game traditionally have been safeties, and he certainly fits that mold. He lets his pads do his talking.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Crowd getting in it a bit already. Here's an early 3rd and 10. Now Taylor. Here's a screen to Powell. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. A gain of 4, not enough. And it looks like punt time on their opening drive as it's 4th down. And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. Here's Jackson. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10.
19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now Newton. Fighting Hilton on the slant. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. Throwing again on 2nd down. Newton firing quickly here, and that's complete. Let's go. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Newton. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Oh, wide open, complete. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. An excellent gain, 35 yards.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. Check 26, check 26. Check nickel, nickel, nickel. 20.
Just beating the play clock is Newton. And that's going to be intercepted. Jamal Adams with it, the all-pro safety. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Watch the slip, watch the slip. Mark 55, Mark 55. Bandit.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. Finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards.
No. Great. You're not ready. Express. Here we go.
From the gun, here's Newton. And, boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
53 is the mic. Come on, G. Let's go, let's go. Hey, we got
3rd and 2, Newton. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
And he's got his man, Hilton. Touchdown, Giants. T.Y. Hilton, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Giants are going to take a first-quarter lead. It's up, it's good, and the Giants have a 7-0 lead.
Giants 7, Washington 0.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy.
But you do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3
and now
and
they
out.
have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. And I think the ball's out. And the Giants have it. It's picked up.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
They start the drive with Peterson. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
At the 38-yard line.
To throw is Taylor. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Tyrod Taylor sacked. A 10-yard loss on the play.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
With the score, Giants 7, Washington 0.
Third and long, it's Taylor. They'll set up the screen to Edwards-Helaire. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line.
Complete to
A huge play there on the screen pass. 41 yards. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Here's Taylor. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Taylor's going to keep it himself. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down.
gain of a yard.
From the shotgun, it's Taylor.
3rd down.
He may try and run for this.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a 1st down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Peterson. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Adrian Peterson. His 4th touchdown on the year. And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up. And the kick is no good, but there are flags behind the line. He's going to get bailed out. I think this is going to be a roughing call. Extra point attempt here still to come. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
Ties the game at 7.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike. Gun. All day, defense, all day. Hey, check Mike, check.
On 1st and 10, Newton. On the right side, it's Hilton with a catch. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained. So they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He can make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Newton. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. It's the linebacker, Michael Kendricks. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
They'll take over first.
Offensively, when you see cover 2, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
7 yards, the pickup there.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Only a yard on the pickup, so a good situation on 2nd and 2. It's now 3rd and 1.
And it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun, it's Taylor. Forced out to his left. He's going to go up top for the end zone. He dropped it. Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Taylor. He'll buy some time right. He can run for it, and he will. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Buying time to his left. And he is going to be taken down. They got him. As that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie, Xavier McKinney. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line. They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. Now 2 here in the first half.
Yeah, we call it ball hawking. And the only way to truly be good ball hawks is not guessing. It's not just simply anticipation. It's study and understanding what they like to do and beating them to the spot and creating big plays.
They're watching the film, and it's working.
That's good.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
The 49.
A gain of 32 that time.
Gun.
On 1st down, it's Newton. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Looking deep, and this is caught. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. T.Y. Hilton with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Giants have taken the lead. Gano the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Danny Johnson returning. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
1st and 10.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it?
He'll air this one out deep for... And that's caught inside the 35. And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30.
That's where having a mobile quarterback really pays dividends, because that old school stand in the pocket, make your throw guy, he doesn't make that play.
In addition to the mobility, how about his eyes? Just kept them downfield, locked on the target, created a big play out of it.
Didn't matter the chaos around him.
And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson.
Taylor's pass intercepted. The Giants take over 1st and 10.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
Gun. Watch your slack. Watch your slack. Hey.
Newton on 1st down. That's complete to Slayton. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
A final shot before the break. Newton escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them.
And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. So they come out of the locker room trailing, but plays like that, they won't be trailing much longer. Defense really starting out well this 2nd half.
Yeah, they knew they had to jumpstart things a little bit. They really struggled in the 1st half trying to slow them down, but now they had a plan, made that adjustment that we always talk about, and it worked very well on that play.
And now a hook up downfield on 2nd down. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
Great. Right there in the middle, 55. Watch the pass. 55 is mine, guys, 55.
The shotgun snap for Newton. Steps away to his left. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. He's picked off just shy of midfield. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. The first running back drafted in April. This is Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 17 yards that time and a Washington first.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Throwing now, Taylor on 1st down. Dancing to his left. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 18, the 40. He's at the 30. 10, and he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown.
Rams
Make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick six for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick six in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. Tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
Graham Gano set to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
5-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Taylor able to use those legs of his to pick up a first.
First down.
They'll throw on first down with Taylor. Looking for Ayuk, and he's got him. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Brandon Ayuk. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings
only needing 2 yards on second down.
33-yard line.
Taylor. That's complete to his receiver, Ayuk. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First down.
From the gun, it's Taylor. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Flush to his right. And he fires one incomplete. Steven Sims, the intended receiver. But now it's third down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that. And they force another incompletion.
Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third. Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. Being chased out left. And my goodness, this is in. Time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on fourth down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, you and I have both been to practices where we've seen, hey, third down situation, big third down alert, lock in here, fourth down play, make sure you focus just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. Here's Newton. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. William Jackson with a pick. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. First down, here's a run with Peterson. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. From midfield now, here's Taylor. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Washington on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 11. Operating from the gun, Taylor eluding the pressure right. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. 4th down, here's Taylor. Escaping the pressure right. And no, it's incomplete. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Big stop on the turnover on downs to get the football back, and now it's just all about salting this one away.
Yeah, just slowly bleed the clock away. Clock's definitely on your side. And, you know, when we talk about analytics in the game, what is this one? Advanced win metrics? Because if you take care of the football here, bleed the clock down, really about 95% chance of winning.
Oh, yeah, I'd say 95 or better. And I know you always say it, every coach does. It's just protecting the football at this point.
And knowing that the defensive guys, they're coming after the ball more than they are the person. They want to knock it free.
Here we go, D. Hey, it's just me and you. It's just me and you. Great. Switch.
Throwing on third down, Newton. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. It's a Giant first down on a gain of 16. Out of the gun, Newton. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
Incomplete.
I'm trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown, and frankly, that should have been another pick right there. A gain of 13. It's a first down. To the air again, Newton. He'll complete this to Ingram, his tight end. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Newton throwing again. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Jonathan Bostic leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6.
At the 12-yard line.
Another try after the first down sack. Newton. This is complete to Watkins on a slant. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Mike, 53, Mike.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now Newton on 3rd and goal. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Read it well, and it's picked. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. After the interception, here's Taylor. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. A good pickup there on 1st as the screen pass gets him 8. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Flushed out right. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down. From the gun, Taylor. Flush to his right. Open man is Samuel, complete. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
Well, that drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points on the board. It was needing to, having to, and they didn't get it done.
Yeah, didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation and the point differential, 2 scores, pretty much game, set, match.
How about the takeaway, though, huh? How about those defensive guys?
The pass there over the middle to start things out. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down. Newton's going to throw it. Forced out to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts,
as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. They probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. From the gun, here's Newton. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Wayne Goldman, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Giants take advantage of the turnover to put up 6. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head, because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
They go play action with Taylor. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.